Welcome to This Week in Sports Betting, Season 2, Episode 4, the NBA Preview, VP311, rejoined by my co-host, TJ Saltdog and Tanner Kern. Boys, it's hoops time. The NBA officially starts on Tuesday night, 2 games, and then Wednesday, full card. Who do you think is going to be good this year? Who'd you put your money on future-wise, if anybody? Tanner, what do you got there? Anything?
So the first bet, and I don't think this is any bit of a surprise, Celtics to win the Atlantic Division at plus 140. Absolutely love that play. And then Celtics to win the Eastern Conference as well at plus 300. I'm a Celtics fan, but I think the hunger that they have in this team this year, combined with their core, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, obviously playing together, coexisting for the first time we saw last year. I think they're going to be money in the Eastern Conference. In the Western Conference, I really like the Suns at plus 430. So feeling good about them. I don't think Golden State gets back. The Clippers are going to be pretty good, but I do like Phoenix at plus 430 right now.
Interesting number, plus 430. I'll have to look at that myself. As far as Boston, how do you feel about the coaching situation there?
I think they can rally around that. I think they're in a good spot there. I mean, Ime Udoka was obviously a huge part of their Eastern Conference championship run last year. But I think you can either go one of two ways, and I think the way they're going to go is up.
Yeah. I got a couple futures myself. 3 that I took last year, 2 that I took recently. The 2 that I took recently were more dark horses. I'm big on Dallas this year. I got him at 27 times. I mean, Luka can do what he can do. We know he can do what he can do. If he can get some help from these guys, and if Brunson can really take the next step forward, I think the Mavericks have a real shot this year. I like that. I took the Bucks at 7 times. Not a juicy, play there, but they're always in contention, especially in the East. And then the Suns was, 6 times. The dark horses that I took late were the Pelicans at 40 times your money with the return of Zion. Those guys were in the playoffs last year without Zion. He looks like he may be back in form. Hopefully his ankle's okay. And then the Nuggets, 20 times your money. Murray comes back. What do you think about the futures there?
I mean, I like those. I think with my one fear of Dallas, I just don't see them doing much. I think Luka complains too much. He's one of the biggest stars there. He needs a little more help around him to do something special. I mean, if they put a team with him, they'd be in very good shape. But the big man down there and just his overall attitude, when things go south, I don't like seeing what Luka on
the court. He needs a little more than a little help. He needs a lot of help.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Dinwiddie's a good role player there. If Brunson can be a true number 2, you got a potential championship team on your hands. In my opinion, you can still get 27 times, it looks like, over at Caesars on that one. The Suns have moved up to 950. The Bucks are still sitting at 7. And the 2 that I took recently were more dark horses. But the Nuggets, what about the Nuggets? I mean, you got the Joker. Murray's coming back from an injury. We don't know what that's going to be. But if he steps back and becomes what he was, what do you think about Denver as a possibility coming out of the West?
You want to go, Terry?
Now go ahead, Buck. I don't do future bets. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, I mean, so Denver right now they're plus 850 on FanDuel. I don't hate that with Jokic. I think they have some good supporting cast around him. I like them better than Dallas, but I do think Phoenix is a great chance. I think Memphis too with Ja Morant. You got to give them some love. For what they did last year. It's going to be a tough conference overall. I don't hate Denver at plus 850. Honestly, I like that probably better than the Suns at plus 4. Suns have better to get it done, though.
Yeah, I love watching the Grizzlies, and I love Ja Morant. I just don't know that they can continue to be a force long term. Injury issues on multiple fronts there, and they're a very young team. Can they really get it done down the stretch to win the West? I don't think so, but I wouldn't hate to see it. So, well, Terry don't do futures. We already spit ours out. I guess we can move on to opening night on Tuesday. We got 2 games to lick our chops at. The Celtics are in the first one, so I'll let Tanner lead it off.
Yeah, I think Celtics -2, -134. However you want to play it, I think it's a good bet. I like their advantage over the Toronto Raptors in the front court. I think Jason Tatum should come out on fire as well after what we saw in the postseason last year. In the finals, he kind of took a dip, and he was the one that we absolutely just get after. And I think he's going to feed off that. Hopefully, he can score a little bit. And I like -2. I think this could be a higher scoring game as well. So I would probably lean over on 218.5.
You said the Raptors.
Oh, I'm looking at preseason. Jeez, I'm looking at preseason. Sixers, Celtics there. Sixers, Celtics. Jeez.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, that's what I was saying. Sixers, Celtics. I still like the Celtics at -3.
Oh, yeah.
I still like them at home at -3. Love this play there, and then the over of 214 as well with the Sixers coming to town. Sorry, that was the brain fart on my end.
I was looking at like, is that they playing tonight? Is this preseason?
Yeah, it's like,
So
interesting. Majority of the money and is coming in on Sixers the whole way right now. So, Terry, what do you think?
I like Boston -3. The addition of Malcolm Brogdon, I mean, that just puts them over the top. They might be my front runner to win it all. If they had Brogdon last year, I think they would have beat Golden State.
Ouch.
I'm saying, Brogdon can play.
I'm wearing the jersey.
I know
All
you're
right.
wearing it.
You know what? We won. So
Did you say the money's coming in on Philadelphia?
Yeah, at least on FanDuel's bet 80% of the spread money is coming in on Philly, and then 80% of the spread, or 69% of spread bets are coming in on Philly.
Okay, yeah, because you got FanDuel, DraftKings, and BetMGM with all three of them together. 57% of it's coming in on Boston, and 54% sharps are on the Boston.
well, what I'm seeing on Action Network is showing 76% of the bets and 98% of the money on the spread is coming in on Philly. So my numbers kind of reflect what he's saying. I was going to lay off this game entirely. FanDuel said, here's a promotion. And I was like, I'll take an extra bet. And it's almost like, should it even be a public play? I don't know. I'm going to throw it out anyway. It's kind of a sprinkle money line. I took the Sixers, took a shot, plus 132. Took it at FanDuel. Right now, if you bet $5 or more on any NBA bet at FanDuel, you can get 3 months of League Pass for free. So, I bet this a little more than $5, but I took the free 3 months and got it all signed up today. So you guys are on Boston, and I'm on Philly. We'll see what happens there. The late game's the one that I'm more intrigued by, and I think that Golden State maybe should be laying more than 5.5. I took it at 5.5 for my team, the Warriors, -110 at MGM. I took it actually -107 to points bet, but right now, best line, still 5.5 at MGM. Everywhere else has moved it to 6 from what I'm seeing.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I can't be. Go ahead, Derek.
I'd still take it at 6. I just don't think the Lakers are going to be that good this year. I mean, how long did you guys give Beverly and I was telling Brian, Beverly and Westbrook before they snap on each other?
Yeah. I mean, if the Lakers didn't have LeBron, they wouldn't even be relevant.
Right, that's right.
So how much can LeBron carry them? We saw last year he wasn't able to do it. He got injured down the stretch, right? So I can't see betting against the defending champs on opening night when they're going to be revealing the banner and all that. It's just hard to do.
Not only that, but how long can you see James and or Davis both staying healthy together? Yeah. Consider all the load management. Obviously, it's not going to happen on opening night, but I don't like this team.
No, I don't like them at all. I mean, if they're going to be competitive, it's going to be earlier in the season. So the line that I like out of the two games more, I probably Celtics -3 at home. But I mean, I still like Golden State to win this one by 8-9 points. It's going to come down the wire for a cover, I think, but I do like Golden State.
I like the under 227.5 too.
Yeah.
So you said earlier, Terry, that the only way that's going over is if Golden State really pops off because the Lakers really aren't going to score.
Really pop off because Lakers aren't going to put their score up there.
And we'll see. What do you think about the Jordan Poole, Draymond Green situation that we saw play out? Is that going to affect anything for Golden State?
I can say one thing. Poole ain't going to call that boy a bitch no more, is he?
Bad idea.
Poole pushed him first. Draymond went over there, just walked underneath the basket where he was standing, and Poole pushed him. Next thing you know, pop.
Yeah, I think. I don't think it plays into it.
Okay. It's a tough spot for me. Poole's a Wolverine. Green's a Spartan. They're both, played college in Michigan. College ball at the major level. Poole wants to be Steph Curry, and he's got a long way to go.
Draymond don't take it. Like, that's what I love about Draymond. Like, he ain't gonna take anything.
For many,
he ain't gonna take anything now, and he shouldn't. I mean, he's done a lot more than Jordan Poole has done in the league. So,
Draymond Green is far more important to that team's success, or has been at least. To this
I seen on the internet earlier today somebody posted that Draymond might be leaving, going to the Lakers next year. I'm like, Draymond's not going nowhere. They'll get over this. They're full-grown men. They'll get over it.
They'll get over it, or Poole will get dealt. That's really how
they can get a lot for Poole.
Yeah, what's based on last year? I mean, they can get a lot for him. And based on what he did down the stretch last year, they could really get a lot for him.
Yeah. And I don't know how much they need him, but I do like him being there, and I like his contributions. But we'll see. If it's one or the other, push comes to shove, I'd probably still side with Draymond, if I had to keep one and trade the other guy. We go to Wednesday night, full slate of games. The first one that shows up on my ticker here is going to be the Magic at the Pistons in Detroit. 7 o'clock, Bally Sports, Detroit. I'm taking a shot on Orlando here, plus 165 on the money line. Same number exists right now at PointsBet. Detroit's okay. They're starting to build something with Cade Cunningham and company, but I liked what I saw from Orlando in the preseason. Maybe I'm taking a little bit too much from that. I like to bet in dogs anyway, so tell me if I'm wrong and how, or if anybody's got anything on this game.
Hungry dogs run faster, right, Tanner?
Damn right they do, Terry. Come on now.
You like the dogs.
Yeah. I do like that, Brian. I'd probably take points to be safe. I think 4.5 is a good amount of points for a game that could come down to the wire here. Cade Cunningham, I love him, but some nights last year he was very inconsistent for me, so I'm going to lean with Orlando at plus 4.5.
Any lean on it, Terry?
I'm with you guys. I just think it's going to take a little bit more time for Jaden Ivey and them to really gel. By mid-season, Pistons will be relevant. They'll be pretty good. They should be.
Right now, I'm not sure they should be laying points to anybody, except maybe Oklahoma City or Houston.
They're one of the youngest teams in the NBA right now.
We'll see what happens. I got a running bet with one of my buddies. We're both Michigan. Obviously, I live in Michigan, so I believe the Red Wings will make the playoffs before the Pistons will. That's my side of it. But if we want to touch on that, you guys can give me your opinion. But I've already put it out. So side bet. Let me see what else is next because I don't want to skip ahead too far. Wizards, Pacers, Terry, that's your team, right?
No, even though I live here in Indiana, I have never ever been a Pacer fan. I can't stand them.
Why?
I just don't. I don't like.
They're gritty, man. I kind of like them myself, but I'm not betting on this game. So, all right, you got the Wizards are laying 2 in Indiana. 2.5 some places. What do you guys have any thoughts on this thing at all?
I'd probably lean towards the home team more than anything, but no play.
The spread's too close. They both aren't very good from what I can gather. I got no play here. Rockets and Hawks. Hawks laying 9.5 in Atlanta at home. Anything there?
I'll tell you what. Last year, Hawks was a covering machine. Even though they sucked, they were a covering machine last year, just like Cleveland was.
Is
Trae Young going to light it up at home, game 1?
No. I mean, they covered without Trae. Remember that stretch where they went on when he got hurt? They covered like crazy, like Terry was saying.
That's right.
Yeah, it was in that stretch we just kept betting them last year.
Like Memphis did without Ja.
That's right. I was getting ready to say that. With Ja out, and then who's the other one? Man, it's that point guard they got.
Bane?
No, the other one. Or it could be a shooting guard. I can't remember his name. But he was out for the longest time, too. And they wrapped off 17 in a row without him and Morant. Remember that?
They did.
And did everybody bet on them one game, and then, boom, everybody lost their money. Me and Tanner included.
Well, at that point, you were free rolling, right?
Yep. Oh, sipping whiskey, guys.
Jaren Jackson.
Jaren Jackson, yep.
Yeah, because he was in and out.
I forgot his name. Okay, so nothing on that. Pelicans +4 in Brooklyn.
just like you said, watch if his ankle's all right.
There's a lot going on there. I know not Draymond.
Simmons.
Zion looked
Zion.
amazing, coming out preseason, all that stuff, training, coming back, lost all the weight. Looks like he's back. Kind of tweaked his ankle a little bit, sore ankle, day to day. Not sure if he's going to play game 1. I know it's not in New Orleans. I still think I would lean with him. He probably is going to play. And I took the Pelicans money line here, plus 152. It's Caesar's best line right now, plus 150 MGM. Tell me why I'm wrong. What do you want to expect from Brooklyn? What do you expect from Brooklyn this year?
I don't expect any. I mean, I expect them to be kind of good, but I don't expect much. I'm interested to see how Ben Simmons is going to play into this team.
Yeah, I think
he really didn't at all last year.
No,
yeah, Ben Simmons will bring a defensive mentality there that they never had.
I think he's a little soft though, Terry.
I know, but he can play some D.
I think he's going to help them a lot. I mean, this is a good team. You got Kyrie, you got KD, Ben Simmons. I mean, they got a big 3 there that can play with teams in the Eastern Conference for sure. So it's a tough lean, I think, on opening night, knowing this team hasn't played together in a regular season game, this big 3. I would probably lean towards New Orleans with Zion coming back if he plays. If he doesn't play, this line's going to shoot up a little bit by the 7.
Oh, yeah.
But McCollum hasn't played with Zion yet either in the regular season, so that may play into it as well. But I like the Pelicans in this spot. So I mean, I love taking a chance on a underdog money line and hungry dogs dribble faster.
Would you get it at, Brian?
Plus 152.
All right, 148 on FanDuel right now.
Yeah, I mean, I see no reason not to take a shot on the Pelicans. That's just my take on it. But
yeah,
I think I got agreement from mostly everybody here. So we got the Heat laying 5.5 against Chicago. And me and Terry were talking before the show. I didn't bet this game yet, but I'm definitely considering putting that money down on the Heat here. Chicago, I mean, Levine, is he really that guy? And what's his number 2? What's the old guy? He's getting older. The guy who won in Toronto or whatever his name is. Bulls. Why can't I think of this?
His name, not DeMar.
DeMar DeRozan. Yes, DeMar DeRozan. Yeah. Can he repeat that season? I don't think so.
They were really good last year. Like the hype around the Bulls was like big time early. That's the best Bulls team we've seen since the Jordan days, and then it just didn't work out that way. So, I mean, I'd probably lean towards the Heat in this game at home. But Miami, I mean, in the playoffs, they were atrocious against the Celtics.
Yeah, but up until that point, they were always right there with pretty much everybody. I think I'm going to parlay the Heat. Laying 5.5 with another game that I saw that we'll get to later that I haven't taken anything on either one of them yet. But we got the Raptors laying 2.5 against Cleveland in Toronto. I don't know what to make of this game. I got nothing.
Yeah.
What are the Raptors? A team that could win or lose any single night. It's almost like any given Sunday.
Yeah.
In the NFL, you don't know what they're going to be.
Cleveland has the Jazz boy. What's his name?
Mitchell.
So I don't know if that puts him over Toronto, but Toronto, they're a good team.
Yeah, I mean, I'll probably go Cleveland +3. I think, with Mitchell and Mobley in there, I think they have the chance to win that game outright. So it could be worth taking +3 and parlaying that with another dog.
Or you can play the money line Cleveland. You know how I like that, +130.
Line guy. Like when I like points, I'm all for every sport. I'm big points.
Me and you are more money line. Gary. He likes to get the points, keep it safe plays. I understand it.
This ain't football. This ain't football, Bob.
I like the alluring plus money numbers.
Yeah.
I was watching several games last season live, and I drop a live bet for a sprinkle on a +4 something Thunder or whoever. They're down huge, and I'm like, they look okay. They're competing. Who knows? Hornets -2.5 at the Spurs.
Yeah, Hornets are without Ball, so
Hornets are kind of just like they live in mediocrity consistently. I think they're okay. They're better than they're better than half the teams in the league probably.
Yeah, but are they 11.5 points better than Minnesota Timberwolves? I don't think they are.
No, I was talking about the Hornets. Hornets, Spurs. Hornets are laying 2.5.
Oh, Hornets -2. Okay. Even Spurs, man. You got Popovich. They're a good defensive team.
I think Popovich is about popped off, but I guess I'd lean Charlotte here.
How about you, Tanner? What do you think?
I'd probably lean towards Charlotte, even with LaMelo Ball being out.
Even with Ball out.
I still think they're a better team. I probably wouldn't play anything in this game. Again, I haven't locked in any bets, but I mean this Spurs team's all grit. I mean, there's not a lot of headliners on it.
Yeah, 2 points, damn near pick them. So you might as well, if you're going to take +2 Spurs, you might as well go +114 on the money line.
Definitely, yeah.
He likes them dogs to a fault sometimes, I feel like. So you wanted to talk earlier a minute ago. Thunder, Timberwolves, yes. OKC +11.5. Minnesota's a lot like Charlotte.
Yeah, but they got everybody healthy.
I'm not sure they're as gritty. Thunder get the most points of any team every game. Yeah. It's not quite enough though. If it was 14.5, I would be on Oklahoma City. At 11.5, I'm just gonna lay off of it.
Yeah, because they were double-digit dogs a lot last year, but they covered those double digits.
They covered a lot of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had them a lot on that. I like that. But 11.5's a little shy of what I'm looking for with them.
Especially at the beginning of the year, because everybody's going to be pumped up. They're going to be fresh.
Yeah. Yeah, I think when you look at Gobert, Cat, and D'Angelo Russell, it's hard to take 11.5 point. It's hard to with that unit right there. I mean, I'd rather if it was 14, it's definitely a stay away game for me. I mean, 14 to 11, I still think Minnesota just could roll them. It could be a good live betting game though.
Yeah, for sure. Give me 14.5 to 17.5 points, and I'm on Thunder all day. But less than that, I can't do it with this one. Nuggets -7.5 at the Utah Jazz with all of their main players gone. Right? I mean, their stars are gone. This is the other one that I was looking at as far as putting in that parlay with Miami. I like the Nuggets here, laying 7.5. Thoughts?
I would take Nuggets double digits. If it was 10 points, I would still
alternate spread -10.5, -9.5. I don't know.
I like it. I like them at 8, so why not? Why not bring it up to double digits?
Yep.
Take it up around 10. Who knows? Look at me, screensaver. Mavs and Suns and Phoenix between 4.5 and 5, depending on where you look here. The Suns are favored. The Mavs are big dogs. That's my last official play. I'm taking Dallas +180. Grab it at MGM. Everywhere else, it's dropped. So there is some money coming in on Dallas. Some people are thinking what I'm thinking. I think Phoenix has a shot this year, but Dallas is hot. Dallas is going to carry over some momentum from last year, and Luka's looking to show out night one in Phoenix.
Yeah, I mean that's the only reason that I would possibly take. I haven't made a decision there, but that's the only reason I'd possibly take him. I think the Suns are a more talented team. And when you look at the Mavericks, it's all Luka, right? Jalen Brunson gone now. Like it's how does Luka play good or does Luka play bad? Obviously, they added some support down low for him, but if he's not on, Phoenix could roll in this game.
Yeah, that's right.
You're betting on one player, basically.
It's the only player they got. I mean, he can score 50, 60 a night. They're still going to lose.
A couple guys that might, contribute there, but we'll see. Last game of the night, Wednesday, Trailblazers and Kings. 1 to 1.5. Kings are slightly favored. Two bad teams. Not sure what to do here.
Probably take the home team or not play it.
Either play the Kings because they're at home, simply because they're at home, or don't touch it at all.
Or take the dog because you get a little more value there. It's a one.
Right. Yeah. Plus
it's so close to a pick 'em. It's hard to do anything with it.
If Portland's going to get +1.5, if they 80% of the time, whoever wins covers, right? Tanner?
Yeah. I think it's 70% around there.
1.5. I mean, who does Portland even have?
Damian.
I guess I could probably say I like De'Aaron Fox and
Damian Lillard.
Oh, Lillard's going to play this year?
Yeah, they got Damian Lillard. Anthony Simmons.
I forgot about Lillard because he just didn't play last year at all. I thought he wanted out so bad.
I think he's playing.
He needs to go to another team.
Yeah.
He's never going to win in Portland.
Yeah.
That's why he sat out last year. So, how do you feel about Chauncey still the coach there in Portland?
I think so.
Chauncey Billups. I like Chauncey Billups. Of course, he won us a championship here in Detroit, so there's that. I'm a little biased, but Portland's a team that you just don't want to be the guy taking it over as coach. It's just not a good spot to be in.
Yeah.
So I want to finish it out here. I know Tanner's got to go here in a few minutes. Let's do a top 4, East, West. We'll go, I guess take our turns. I like Dallas. I don't think anybody else loves Dallas the way I do. I'll take Dallas, Golden State, Phoenix. It's hard to pick a 4th team in the West. I guess I'll take Denver. This is my 4 in the West. Top 4 in the West, Terry.
Top 4 in the West. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go with Warriors, Phoenix, Mavericks, and Memphis.
Okay. Memphis instead of Denver. Fair.
Yeah, I'm going to go Warriors, Phoenix, Denver, Dallas. I still like Dallas. Luka's sensational. I still like them to get in that top 4 somehow. I just don't see them making a championship run. Let's see what we got for the Eastern Conference.
Well, Tanner and I fully agreed on that one. That was great. That doesn't happen very often. What about the Clippers? Anybody want to touch on the Clippers at all?
Man.
Higher.
All this hype and Kawhi's back, and what are we going to get there? Anything?
I got to watch him play at least 20 games before I can give an opinion on him.
After 1/4 of the way through the season, we will have to ask Terry what he feels about the Clippers.
Yeah, I'm not ready to go in on him yet.
You got to give Tanner at least half a season on him.
You got to look. You got to see what Kawhi gets and what you get out of him. He's him and Paul George are going to carry the team, so we'll see what we get out of them.
All right, Tanner, you can start the East off. I think I got one for you. You're going to take Boston.
I take Boston, Milwaukee. I think Boston, Milwaukee, Brooklyn, and Philly. I think Philly's a better team than Miami. I think they get in just ahead. But we look at the difference between the top 5 teams in the East. It's Milwaukee, Boston, Brooklyn, Philly, Miami, and then everyone else. So it's those teams is in, one's out. I would probably lean towards Philly over Miami.
We got a pretty big gap there, yeah, for sure. I'm taking 3 out of the same 4, but I would swap Brooklyn out for Miami myself. Terry, what do you got?
Yeah, I'm with Tanner on that one. But if I had to switch it out, I'd switch it out like you did. Miami for
Yeah, it's pretty easy in the East, I guess. There's just a huge talent gap. The West, there's a lot of teams that could get it. Like I said, I took the long shot on the Pelicans at 40-1. That's a team that could be. We don't know yet what they're going to be, right? Zion's back. How's he going to play with McCollum? Ingram's there. Could be a player. You guys said Grizzlies. I didn't. Is the West becoming like the East, where you're getting a talent gap with just more teams are on the top than there are on the other side?
I think there's closer to 9 teams that can compete in the West. And I wouldn't say 9 towards the top, but there's 9 teams that can compete in the West. I think in the East, it's more like 5 to 6. Yeah.
Who's that 6th team?
The Atlanta Hawks are probably my
Hawks.
Yeah, like a Hawks kind of team. Even Chicago if they go on a run, but yeah, it's more like it's 5 teams and then like a 6B sort of thing, 5B.
You guys think the Pistons make the playoffs this year?
No.
No. Do you think the Red Wings make the playoffs? I know it's a basketball show.
Now wait a minute. Are they still doing that play-in game?
Yeah, that's a play.
I think the Pistons they can make that.
You can make a play in.
Does that count? Like if you're betting it on?
I have no idea. It's so new. I don't know.
Yeah. So final 8 teams in playoffs for each conference after any possible play-in tournament. So they're
so no.
Now Detroit's plus 820.
So yeah, so you wouldn't want to take. I wouldn't necessarily take Detroit. I think I win one game to get in because they'll probably be in the top 10 in the East, but I don't know if they'll win that game. So they're lucky to be the Lakers or something, and LeBron and Davis both be healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Well, I think that we've covered it all. Any last words, Tanner? You want to promote your stuff? I know you're moving around on TikTok these days.
No, he got banned from TikTok.
I wouldn't say I'm moving around. I would say I got banned more than anything.
How do you get banned?
Fraud, Terry. Every video I do gets taken down for quote unquote fraud.
Somebody came on and they asked something about taxes, and he actually gave some type of gray answer. And like 30 seconds, not even 30 seconds later, the feed went black. I was watching it.
Yeah, it was. So they said, like, do you have to pay? How do you pay your taxes on sports betting? And I'm like, you got it from FanDuel. I'm like, you got to check with FanDuel. Like, go to the question and answer section. So they banned me for that. I lost my live. I posted a video like promoting my content. I'll go up, check it out, the link in the bio, and they think that's fraud because you're trying to take them.
Wow.
Yeah. So I lost my account. I don't know if I'll get it back or not. So me and the coach created our own account for Kern and the coach. So I'm doing stuff on there. But
on TikTok?
On TikTok, yeah. But the videos
now, if they find out it's you, they're going to kick you guys off.
So I tagged myself in one of the videos, and they took that down. So
my God.
Like the personal account. So they're really, I'm on TikTok's most wanted list.
You let those TikTok people get you too much.
Yeah.
Those guys are idiots over there.
They are, and they can report you and probably get a video taken down. TikTok won't listen to your appeal, right? So it is what it is.
Now, how long have you been in trouble with them guys?
For over like almost a year. Like my past 10 videos have been taken down, but they've been put back up. Like I appeal it, they put it back up. Now they're just not even answering my appeals anymore, so I can't post and I can't go live.
You hit a number of bad that they're just like, no, he's done.
Yeah, even though they put videos back up, I haven't had like a strike against me, like a video taken down permanently since like August, or not August, like July, and now it's just they just don't.
So your whole account's gone.
Pretty much. I mean, I think I got a message from the other day saying your account's permanently banned, so I don't know what that.
Yeah, you're done.
Oh my God, Tanner don't know how to behave on TikTok.
I sent an appeal in, so maybe they'll hear it.
I don't know. Taxes are different in every state. Look it up. Look it up on the government websites. All right, do that. You're supposed to report every single win. You're supposed to count every single win. You're supposed to pay on every single win.
Yeah. So tell me more about your Dub Club, Bub.
So Dub Club, me and the coach we get together and we send out our best plays to people. So it's free right now until November 1st, and it's $10 a month. But we've been crushing lately. We're trying to start like a media company, so it's kind of just the first step of hopefully generating ad revenue and all that. But we're gonna be starting a podcast on there. We're still giving out plays in the Discord and obviously talking the Discord all day. But that's kind of that's the principle of Dub Club. It texts right to your phone, so it's really cool for like live bets. If we have a live bet, we just put it in and it shoots out to everyone in the Dub Club.
Now, are you still on what's the NFL?
Yeah, I'm still working for Cold Hard Football Facts as well. So that's my main job. This is just more hopefully something we can do in the future and make a little extra cash.
I noticed when you do your NFL one, your attire's a little bit more freshen up.
Upscale.
I can get away from that a little bit because I'm just like I'm so busy. I don't have time to put all the shit on. But yeah, I definitely freshen up for those a little bit.
So you can still find Win the Day on YouTube, right? Most days of the week, 10 o'clock in the morning Eastern time, and then Cold Hard Football Facts coming back next week. What are we doing there?
I was doing it on TikTok, so I'm sure there'll be a different plan in place. I don't know what that is, but right now, guys, just 10 a.m. You'd see me every day, 10 a.m. on YouTube. When Tanner Kern personal YouTube channel.
Okay.
Nice to get a certain time down. I'm random. I just shoot videos out when I'm ready, and occasionally I'll go live. If I don't upload the video night before, if it's longer, one of those 25 minutes where I rant on for a while about everything under the sun in sports. If I try to upload it the day of, it doesn't drop in time for the games. So if I don't do it the night before, I go live. That's pretty much how it works. But I'm liking the StreamYard. So far, so good there. How do you feel about college basketball? I have, to this point, not really bet a lot early in the season on college basketball. Do you guys get into that at all or no?
Are they playing right now?
No, not yet.
Thanksgiving time. Just start like Thanksgiving.
I like my college basketball.
I feel like I don't start looking at anything until late January normally. We get closer to March Madness and start thinking about it. But I'm considering looking at it earlier this year, maybe doing a preview show on it.
Yeah, I mean, I'll do a preview show. When college football ends, I'm more so into college basketball because that's the big Saturday thing. But you know, it's so there's so much going on in sports. It's hard to like focus on everything and like
it's October.
October. You got everything.
I can't keep track of my bets really right now.
Yeah, we're doing an NBA show, but man, I'm stuck on the NFL still. I mean, we're only in the 6th week.
Yeah, third of the way through it, not even yet. So
yeah, I mean, then when college basketball starts, you guys heard of Ken Pomeroy, right?
Mm-hmm.
I buy his stuff every year, so that's how I handicap college basketball is his stuff. So, but NFL, I generate my own numbers.
Yeah, well, you getting the YouTube channel going again, Terry?
Not yet.
Yeah,
we got our grandkids, you know.
Yeah,
and I was going to do one today, but today was first day of fall break, so.
You give him about 3, 4, 5 games into the NBA season, he'll probably be back.
Yeah,
he's got to get some numbers under his belt first.
Yeah, you got to have numbers if you're going to do your own numbers. You got to have at least 4 or 5 games.
Mm-hmm.
If not, then you're just winging it.
So Super Bowl's, Bills and Eagles or Chiefs and Eagles, or this is not an NFL show, but
Dallas Cowboys plus 6.5. Mark it down.
Wait, you say the Cowboys are going to be in the Super Bowl?
No, but they're gonna cover that.
Oh, you're talking about this weekend? This is the first Eagles game I probably laid off on.
They're going to beat them outright, Terry. I think take them at plus 2.
Well, see, my numbers,
now he likes the money line.
See, my numbers don't say that, bud. See, when I do my numbers, I gotta have a 3-point overlay.
Okay.
And the only time I take an underdog is if it's 3.5 points. But the sportsbook's underdog is my favorite. So that tells me, hey, go for the money line underdog. So right now, my numbers, last 3 games, Dallas is a -1, and they're giving us a plus 5.5, and now it's up to 6.5.
Yeah.
So, but I wouldn't take the money line. I mean, you could if you want. If you hit, you're going to hit big. I think it's what, plus 192, something like that.
235 right now.
Oh my God, that'd be a good hit.
Yeah, I mean the Eagles got to mess up at some point. That's kind of where I'm at.
It's Sunday Night Football, right?
Yeah.
And where would you mess up?
I'm gonna end up with a parlay on that, because they'll throw it out there and boost it and all that stuff. I just don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but I'm loving the Eagles. I love the Eagles before the season started. I got to win the division, the conference, and the whole thing.
You got them winning the whole thing.
Well, I've got multiple teams to win the Super Bowl, but I got the Eagles to win division and conference as well. So we'll see what happens there.
I really do think that they're going to cover that 6.5. So
we'll see what Jalen Hurts we see on Sunday. And I got the Chiefs over the Bills. Everybody probably thinks is crazy too, but
holy crap! I think Buffalo's the best team in football.
Yeah, Patrick Mahomes owns the Bills. I mean,
yeah, I like them plus 2.5 at home. I mean, money line either.
Arrowhead, I took money line.
Yeah. Well, see, my numbers had it -4.5 the Bills. So, and it came out -1.5. Now it's 2.5. So now my numbers, I don't touch that game.
Mm-hmm.
It's only a 2-point overlay.
Yeah, I think the Bills should win, but just the fact that it's at Arrowhead and it's hard not to go with Patrick Mahomes, right?
Yep. If you like the underdog, wait till half hour before the game starts.
Yeah.
See what that number does.
Yeah,
Remember,
it's such a volatile
game. Guys. We're not betting the team. We're betting the numbers.
Sometimes it's both. Most of the time it's both. it's such a volatile game that I took the money line already. I took it twice already, honestly. But
Twice.
Chiefs Kingdom, let's do it.
Hey,
So we gotta get Coach on here one of these days, and we gotta
Oh,
get.
yeah.
I think the next show is just gonna be a random betting show, like maybe a Friday night thing, like what we've been doing, right? Everybody just throw your bets out, kind of deal.
throw some hockey in there.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for you two idiots, I wouldn't be into hockey.
Hockey's the
I've made
best.
more money on hockey in the last 3 days than I made off of almost anything else all month.
You guys never told me hockey was a little bit easier to bet than the other sports.
It's good.
Man.
I'm like 7-2 right now in hockey.
I'm so happy it's back.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, let me ask you guys. Do you guys like the puck line or do you like the over and unders? Which one do you guys like betting the most?
Puck line. I'd rather bet puck line than total.
Puck line?
Yeah.
Okay.
Historically, I like totals better. This year, they haven't been kind to me, so we'll see how it progresses in the future.
I just like you always get that open net opportunity. Like last night, even with the Golden Knights, like they had a chance to cover. Unfortunately, they couldn't do it, but they had the opportunity with the open net. So
yeah, I live bet them a little bit, but
yeah.
What are you gonna do?
I was telling Brian I was going to live bet last night. I was going to put two of them in for a parlay.
Yeah.
One of them was plus 2.5. I was getting ready to push that button, and all of a sudden it went to plus 3.5 because somebody scored.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, thank God I didn't do it.
Yeah.
Well, I was about to bet Calgary at plus 128 in regulation, and then they scored, took the lead, and it went to, juiced minus number. So
Yeah.
never ended up getting on that game, but wish I would have.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys, I think we got it all. Wrapped up.
Tonight, guys.
Check out TJ Saltdog on YouTube. He'll be back with NBA picks probably in a couple of weeks when the numbers get more, in his favor, and he's getting a little under his belt for a couple of weeks with these games and these teams. But check Tanner out on Win the Day YouTube. You can try to find him on TikTok, Tanner and the Coach, right?
Yeah, it's Current and Coach. Current and Coach.
Current and Coach. Same thing on Discord.
So is that on TikTok right now?
Yeah, Current and the Coach bets. Yeah, you find it. It's he did it. I mean, he went. So we took over his old account. He's got like 3,000 followers on there, but they're not like at TikTok. You need to like have a niche. Sports betting isn't the niche.
People that are ready to jump on live at 10 a.m. Eastern Monday through Friday or whatever.
Yeah, we don't have that right now, so we're trying to build that up a little bit, but it'll take time.
As soon as people see you on it, they're gonna freaking report you.
Probably, but we'll see.
So they're gonna shut it
Well,
down.
if you want to see what I'm live betting on NHL nights, which is pretty much every day but Sunday for me, check me out on Current and the Coach Discord in the hockey tab. You can also check me out on the Wagers Lounge Discord in the NHL Picks and Slips and the NHL Talk. That's pretty much where I'm at. On Sunday, with NFL going on and Red Zone and multiple screens, I don't have time to report my live bets to anybody. I just do it. So, Sorry. With that being said, this was a good time. I loved having you guys on. I love doing this. We're going to do it again. We'll get something going next month, maybe early in November. Hopefully you guys can come back. Hopefully one of these days we can fill the screen. And with the amount of content and people that we'll have on here, we might be able to go for like an hour if you're up for it. Bets from anything and everything you want. Yankees shit the bed today. That sucks, but what are you going to do? Tanner might be happy about that.
No, it was bittersweet, right? Because I had about 3.5 units on that game total, just between live bets and straight bets. So I lost all that. But like now I'm like the Guardians better win the series. If I'm gonna lose all these bets, the Guardians better get the job done. So we'll see. It's bittersweet, I would say.
I have a vendetta against Washington, or not just Washington. The teams that have changed their name for political correctness. The Guardians, the Indians, the Redskins, the football team, the Commanders, the Commies, whatever you want to call them. I hate them both. I wish they didn't exist. And it upsets me that the Guardians are in the fucking playoffs. Like, go away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Plus, my futures are on the Yankees, the Astros, and the Braves. So the last thing that I want is the Yankees getting eliminated.
Braves get beat up.
Who's winning that game right now?
It was like 6-0 Phillies.
Astros are up. Oh wait, no, it's 6-0 Phillies. It's bad in the sixth.
Correct.
It's not looking good. But the series is tied. It's 5 games, and Atlanta may be one of those teams that has enough in them to come back after being down.
They'll be facing elimination
Twice in a row, right?
Yeah.
And that Nola's, dude, he's pitching pretty good right now.
Yeah, he's right there.
He
They're the
started
defending
off
champions.
Yeah.
The Phillies shouldn't even be here, as far as I'm concerned. The Cardinals shit the bed and open the door, and
Oh, your poor little Cardinals.
they got no business. The Phillies have no business being in this round of the playoffs.
Yeah, that's why you play the game.
Yeah, that's why you play.
My poor Cardinals are the most winning team in National League history, so we'll move on.
Yeah.
All right, we're getting off here, aren't we?
Yep.
All right, well, check me out on BP311's Hockey Picks on YouTube, BP311 spelt out on TikTok, BP311's Weekday Sports Picks on YouTube, TJ Saltdog on YouTube, Win the Day on YouTube for Tanner Kern the Coach, TikTok, Kern the Coach, Discord. I'm also on Wagers Lounge Discord. We'll see you guys next time this week in sports betting. Keep it profitable.
Have a good day, guys.
Have a great weekend.